Hi parents, my name is Mr. Gerenstein. I am your child's introduction to business teacher. Quick plug, if you wouldn't mind checking us out, our business department's LT Twitter address is posted there. Quick background on myself. I spent 12 years in the business world prior to becoming a teacher. 10 of those were at the Chicago Board of Trade as a proprietary day trader. This is my 6th year teaching at LT, which I truly enjoy and love. Classes I teach here at LT: Introduction to Business, Web Page Design, and Programming in Swift. I also sponsor the Investment Club. If your child is interested in the world of investing or stocks, have them check that out. We play the stock market game within the club, which kids really enjoy. So this class, Intro to Business, we call this a survey class. And the reason being is it touches on a handful of areas within business. And if one in particular piques their interest or multiple, they can take a class that specifies in that area at North Campus. So if accounting really fits and they really enjoy it, they excel, they just love accounting, they could take accounting 1 and 2 at North Campus. Same for marketing. And then the business plan Shark Tank unit, which I'm going to talk more about here in a second. If they really like that class, they like inventing, they love inventing something, coming up with a business plan, presenting it, they could take Incubator at North Campus, which is a year-long course that's just dedicated to that. So they invent a product, prototype, go through the whole process. I believe there's 2 groups of students from local Chicagoland high schools that took Incubator and then actually got on the real Shark Tank show. Just a really cool opportunity for kids here at LT. And then business law, same thing. If they enjoy that section of this course, they could take that at North as well. I want to go back to Shark Tank. Shark Tank is kind of like the highlight of this class. It incorporates, pieces of the other units, but the main piece of it is your child with a partner gets to invent a product, create a physical prototype or 3D design, put together a business plan and present it in front of local community members, our sharks, and get the feel for, what goes into the business plan, inventing something, and actually standing up in front of a group of people and pitching the idea. It is a lot of work. Kids, in the beginning, they're thinking, can I really do this? But in the end, I always just see smiles when they're done because, they did something that, it was challenging, but very rewarding. And I have kids all the time come back to me after class is over in the summer or the next semester saying, hey, I really want to look into doing this or creating a product out of this, and we sit down and talk. So it's just a great experience for the kids. So for grading, when you are looking at your child's Infinite Campus, every assignment this year is going to either have the word formative or summative in it. If it has the word formative in the assignment, then it's not counting against their grade. You need to look at that as practice, okay? So that's practice for the summative being the assignment which does count, okay, against the grade. So you might see formatives, there might be in a unit, there might be 3 of them, and you're gonna see a score. So it might say 8 out of 10. That score is just an indication of how your child did on that practice assignment, okay? But the whole goal is to say, hey, we're practicing, getting some feedback, and then we're taking the summative. They should be prepared for the summative if they've taken the formatives, taken the feedback, and learned from it, and prepared to take the summative. If you have any other questions about anything in terms of the grading policy, makeup policy, how the gradebook will be handled, just check out the syllabus on the Canvas page. I'll show you real quick. When you get there, just head on down to the grading assessment section, and this kind of goes over in more detail what I was just discussing. These expectations are pretty standard whether we're in the building or we're at home. So come to class or the Zoom prepared, participate in class or on the Zoom, and then interact respectfully. Same thing in class or in the Zoom. We don't know when we're going to be back in the building, obviously, but as long as we're on Zoom, these expectations still apply, and these were covered with students at the beginning of the semester. So obviously with e-learning, I am doing everything I can to make it as user-friendly and clear as possible. I do not have any physical documents going out. Everything is digital. So everything is either through Google or Canvas. The two main spots that you want to go on Canvas are the home page, which has the links to their Zoom class at the top, depending on their period, the schedule, and then the calendar for this class. So each day, what we are doing, and then any reminder of any homework. And all of these are linked to the assignments or files that are within this Canvas page. So you can get right there from the calendar. Okay. Modules is the other place where everything is organized. So we are in Unit 1 right now, Unit 1, and everything is in order of when we are doing it in class. Kids are pretty good with this, but this is just a quick reminder. Modules is where everything is located by unit, and the home page is the calendar where you could go to see, you know, what we are doing and what homework is actually there. All due dates are listed in Infinite Campus in the gradebook. In terms of, you know, new things that we're doing now that we're teaching via Zoom, I'm really enjoying Pear Deck. Pear Deck basically takes my Google Slides and the content that I'd like the kids to learn and makes it interactive. So they are interacting with the slides as we are going through them, or they might be going through them at their own pace. But I can ask them a quick question on the slide, they can answer on the slide, and then I get the response live in real time. So it's just a really nice formative assessment tool or a quick check-in tool to make sure that kids are kind of on track. And if they're not, I can reach out for one-on-one support. Kahoot and Edpuzzle, just a few other tools. I am trying to talk the least amount possible on the Zooms, and I'm trying to have them do more, work in breakout rooms, work on projects and presentations, and I'm there for support. The reason being is that they have to they're on Zooms all day, and it's exhausting. And I've been in their shoes, and it's not always the most fun place to be. So I'm trying to put them in breakout rooms, discuss something that we are talking about, work on a presentation, come back and teach each other, things like that to kind of up the engagement. If you have any questions, there's my email. Reach out, and if we need to set up a phone call or a Zoom, or if you want to continue communication via email, that is fine as well. Like I said, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask any questions that you have. Thanks.